Hey guys, we're going to be checking out the low light performance between the HTC One M8 and the Galaxy S5. Now we know the companies are going in pretty different directions with their cameras. HTC use the ultra pixel technology, which is said to let in 300% more light, but it only uses 4 megapixels. The Galaxy S5 on the other hand has ISO technology and uses 16 megapixels, so a lot more megapixels. Now I've also included some still photos at the end of the video, which should give you a pretty good idea about which device can take better shots in low light. Now from what I can tell from the video, I can't actually see too much of a difference in terms of how much light each one is letting in, although there is a pretty obvious difference in the white balance between the two. Both seem to be able to light up the scene with pretty limited light. This was again shot at 11 PM, so the only light sources are the ones you can see, and they both do a pretty good job actually. The Galaxy S5 does seem to pull out more colours, they look a little bit more vibrant, which makes the HTC One M8 look a little bit washed out, but you'll also notice there's a slight haze on the Galaxy S5's footage, which can be quite annoying and does kind of ruin it a little bit. But overall, in terms of the video capture at least, there isn't much of a difference between the two. I'm not seeing a major advantage in low light on the M8 as was probably expected. And you'll also notice that the frame rate is a little lower on the M8 as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the still shots. And for me, this is where the M8 takes a clear advantage. The first image of the pair you see will be the M8, followed by the Galaxy S5. The images were taken at identical times and no flash was used on either device. Quite clearly, the M8 is able to pull in a lot more light and just give a much better shot in low light situations. In some cases, the M8 takes in so much light, it looks like the shot was taken in daylight, but I can promise you these were taken at identical times, and when comparing them directly to the Galaxy S5 shot, there's a massive difference in how much light is being let in, and in some cases the Galaxy S5 shot is pretty much unusable, whereas the M8 actually captures quite a bit of detail. This next image is a prime example, and you can clearly see the table and chairs in the M8 still, but when looking at the Galaxy S5 still, we're basically looking at a black slide. And it's the same with this next image. You can clearly see the barbecue in the M8 still, but when looking at the Galaxy S5 still, you really do miss a lot of the detail that was in the shot of the M8. So it's pretty clear that the ultra pixel camera on the M8 has a clear advantage in low light still shots over the Galaxy S5. It can pull in significantly higher amounts of light in extreme situations that the Galaxy S5 really struggled with. The video recording overall, I didn't notice much difference between the devices, but the stills were significant. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Peace out.